Hey, what's up, people? Hello, everyone. Okay, first, I would like to thank you for all your comments. It's very nice to receive so much good feedback for my first video. And especially, I want to thank all the optimists who have subscribed to my channel when there is only one video. Now I have the duty to upload interesting things. I don't want to disappoint anyone. So much pressure. Okay, so we go with the second. I tend to do superstructures, but after you have seen my Starlight Drive-In, I want to show you something completely different. My construction style is quite expansive. I like to maximize the use of space, and I always try to make into account things like proportion, perspective, and vanishing points. In my settlements, I want to be able to look from any angle and in any direction and see that everything is coherent. I don't know if you have noticed seeing my Starlight Drive-In, but I really like to build very big buildings. My previous settlement, an inspiration for my Starlight Drive-In, was a skyscraper in Outpost Simonja, so I wanted to do something smaller. This time, instead of a large central structure, I wanted to make many small houses or buildings with different shapes and sizes, and trying to make sense of everything. So I decided to do a western town. It's one thing I wanted to do since I started the game, but I didn't have the necessary skills to do it. But after almost a couple of years building non-stop, I improved my building abilities and I started to build it a few months ago. Okay, we are at County Crossing, on the road that goes behind the ring house. Okay, first I want to show you around the town, to give you an idea of its size. In this direction, you go to Finch Farm, and in the other, to Bunker Hill. We have a trade caravans post for those who go along this road. And here is the station with its platform, although I don't think that any bus stops here for a long time, and I believe that trains have never passed, because it's a road. As you can see, we are at County Crossing, population 28. If you cover this type of signboard with several weapon racks or flags, they can fit very well in any settlement. Inside the station, we have someone selling tickets and a few benches to wait. These are the remains of the original house. You already know how these work. Many calculations, pillar glitch, and a lot of patience. Through this door, we went out to the town. Okay, this is the main street. We have everything. A store, a blacksmith, a church, a sheriff office, a barber shop, a small farm, the saloon, a doctor, and the station. In the back of the station, we have this water tank and this rest area for travelers.
Vamos, Isla, puedo con todo.
And on the second floor, a house where the mayor and his wife live. This fireplace is an outhouse with many weapon racks. And from here, we have good views of the entire settlement. Here we have the general store. The outfit she wears is from a mod. The vanilla version of this outfit didn't look so well, so I allowed myself this little concession. She sells, well, general the stuff.
Nadie tiene comida suficiente. ¿Puedes hacer algo para ayudar?
And from behind, we can go to the other road. Here we have the blacksmith. With his small workshop. He lives right here, in this little room. He loves to clean and organize his tools before going to sleep.
Me duele todo. La espalda, los pies. Espero que no andes buscando líos.
Here we have a guard post in which the sheriff and his deputies make their patrol around the town.
Sí.
The roof of the shops is full of junk, garbage and some old things. But if we find a way to the end, we have a couple of sleeping bags where this settler spent his nights.
Espero que no andes buscando líos.
He's somewhere out there. He has no job and he just walks around the whole settlement. Okay, let's cross the street and go to see the doctor. Oh, someone is waiting. Well, he's not a real doctor. It's like an herbalist. He only sells products made with herbs, plants, and roots, grown in his small garden. This door frame is made with weapon racks.
No conocía a nadie que hubiera hecho el baile del capitán.
And this is the garden, where he grows his medicines. He also has a fishing chair. This is the original cabin that was already in this settlement and that you can't scrap. Okay, these people know they are not in the 19th century. They know they live in the future and that the bombs fell. Maybe they have taken the cosplay to a slightly exaggerated level. But they are not stupid. Here they have a nuclear reactor, just in case.
¿Seguro que quieres andar por ahí de noche?
Okay, let's see the saloon, the center of all western towns. It's more fun at night when it's full of people. We have a small room with a bathtub where you can wash off the dust of the road. Some water, please? Well, if it were full of water, it would stay warm with this fire. But I guess I don't have a bath today either. If you need to go to the bathroom, it's outside. And please, use the facilities, not the pond. Remember, that's where the doctor likes to fish. Let's go inside again.
Sí.
Si trabajas, comes. Es así de sencillo.
Here we have a reserved area to play poker or blast radios or whatever. And upstairs we have some rooms. All of them are occupied by a gang of outlaws. Here they have their share of the spoils. And they have double beds to spoon at night. And this room has a balcony. Another balcony. The room of other gang member. All the rooms have the same amount of gold and money and a different bandana, because they are a very fair and stylish gang. This room also has a balcony to watch who comes to town. This is where the bartender sleeps. And from this balcony, girls can look out and attract customers.
Otro día de trabajo.
Okay, let's go outside. Let's see the other side of the town. Well, here we have one of the original settlers. Now it's the sheriff. Let's see the church. The truth is that there are usually more people in the saloon than in the church.
Espero que no seas un Singh y hayas venido a espiarme. Good neighbor.
Behind the church is the priest's house. It is a very austere house. His most valued possessions are a bucket and a chair. He worked in that big church before, when he was like that. But it seems that something happened and he had to leave that church, and he ended in this small town. I don't know. Here we can go to the cemetery. It seems that they are having some problems with grave robbers. Or maybe with feral ghouls. The only one who is safe is the one who built a small mausoleum with an iPod pot. Let's see the sheriff's office. Now there's only the deputies. The sheriff is patrolling outside.
No es por quejarme, pero andamos cortos de comida.
¿Sí?
We have a couple of cells with bunk beds.
Tienes pinta de ser alguien peligroso. Ojalá no hayas venido a dormir.
And here, a locker room with a weapons workbench and a small storage room.
La granja no es mucho, pero mejor que nada.
Upstairs, we have the sheriff's house. He's studying an old unsolved case that keeps him awake at night. Oh, do you remember that I said they knew they were not in the 19th century? Obviously, they are prepared for the future. If you use flags to cover a door, your settlers will never cross that door. It's a good way to make secret and private rooms. Here we have some broadsiders and a guard post. And from the other side, we can go up to the artillery piece. There's nobody here. A settler absent from his job. It seems that someone is going to spend the night in a cell. Let me show you this. The angled firewall mortar has almost the same angle as the artillery cannon. So you can use the pillar glitch to make your cannons provide good weather. And it has this firing target to activate it from any point of the settlement. Maybe that's why the settler is gone. Here we have a small barber shop. Oh, one of the outlaws is waiting to have his mustache fixed. Behind the barber shop is the barber's house. He lives here with his wife, the owner of the general store. An outlaw is in the house. Sorry, sir. Through this door you can leave the town. And finally, here we have a small farm. Decorated with ethnic motifs.
Nadie tiene comida suficiente. ¿Puedes hacer algo para ayudar?
Okay, finish. I hope you liked the tour. I had a really good time building this town. It has been very fun. And one of the things I've enjoyed most has been dressing the settlers. So let's reunite them to say goodbye all together.
¿Qué necesitas?
¿Necesitas algo?
¿Qué necesitas? ¿Necesitas algo?
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué necesitas? ¿Qué sucede? No dejaré de intentar recuperar mi territorio.
¿Qué estás mirando?
Me he notado. ¿Necesitas algo?
¿Necesitas algo?
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué necesitas?
Un día de estos volveré a Diamond City. No he visto una ciudad más grande.
Tengo
Grande
trabajo
todo
y
el
no
tiempo.
puedo hablar. Espero que no seas un Sith y hayas venido a espiarme.
God Neighbor me da bastante igual. En ese lugar solo hay problemas.
Me duele todo.
Si no has ido a ver
La
Grace,
espalda,
deberías ir.
los pies.
El lugar lo llevan
Si
los
trabajas,
robots.
comes. Es así de sencillo.
No sé cuántas ampollas me he hecho.
No llevamos una vida fácil.
¡Hala! Alguien de Far Harbor.
Tengo trabajo y no puedo hablar.
No sé cuántas ampollas me he hecho. Me duele todo. La espalda, los pies.